So now we want to see how we can gracefully shut down the cluster once we have tested everything. If we uh, are testing as a developer, it can cost us a lot of money. So it's better to only use the cluster when you are testing something or developing something. So there is a graceful way of doing that. So here in this diagram you can see this was our initial plan, with these microservices and the Istio as the mesh. So this has been installed using the previous uh, videos. If you look at the uh, Google Cloud Console, you can see all these uh, VM instances. So since these are part of the cluster, we cannot directly manage them. So we have to go to the cluster flow here, and here we can see this is our cluster running with 4 nodes, and in the services we can see all the different services uh, which were part of the initial design. Like this was the store gateway, and then we had the product invoice and the notifications with their own specific local databases. So these are running at this time. So in the pods column you can see these services are running, and as they are running they are costing money. So we should uh, close them all after our testing, and we have to do it gracefully so that next time when we need the same cluster, we can we do not need to set up everything again, the port mapping and the cluster IPs or all that stuff. So first let's see how we can uh, test using Postman. So this is the gateway, um, only exposed service, rest of the service is not exposed. So let's log in, and one of the service endpoints, we can take it from here. Let me enable the developer tools, refresh the list, and in the network tab we can see the URL as the curl command, and then in the Postman we can import it. So this is the currently running get call for this product endpoint, and if we send a Postman request, we can see there is a response. Second. So this is running fine from the Postman, and let's say as a QA or as a developer we have completed our test. Now we don't need this cluster to be running, so we can go to the Cloud Shell, and we can use this command, and instead of number of nodes to be 4, we can put at 0, and we can hit that command, and it's asking for yes or no. So we click on yes. So it will take few minutes to gracefully shut down the complete cluster, and next time when we need the same cluster, we can issue the same command, but we can ask for number of nodes as 4. So that way for the time we are not using the cluster, we will not be charged by Google. So now if you look at this, it will take some time. If you go to the cluster, it will change this number of node from 4 to 0, which means now it is not causing any money. And if you look at the billing aspect, let's see. So far I have tested this cluster for uh, few days, but still I have not charged any money because the initial deposit of $300 is still being used. You can see this. uh, I still have $276 to spend, but if we go to the report, we can see how much is during our R&D, how much money might be used maybe. So you can say if I was testing with this uh, setup and all that study, so it has cost me uh, for the compute engine $17, and then networking just 2 cents, and for the uh, Kubernetes engine just $5, but they gave me the discount. So still this is $0. So I believe, I think once you learn everything, you will not get any real dollar bill. So it's very important to uh, gracefully shut down the cluster, because I remember on the AWS side initially, I used to get a lot of heavy bills. So this is as a developer or as a QA, it's better to shut down the cluster when you are not using it. So let me refresh this. If so you can see it is trying to shut down all the services and then pods and then nodes, and now still one node is still is in progress. So if you just go and delete your services or pods, or that way you can corrupt your cluster and all your hard work, and next time when you need it, you will have to create everything from scratch. So hopefully that will help. Thank you.